to it because I have the screenshots. I don't remember if I did say that, but if you're in his Glenmere group, you guys gonna know it's true. He mistakenly sent that screenshot to the group and it caused an uproar. Lo and behold, the land was under a mortgage. The person that was under a mortgage, I'm not going to call anyone's name, was his ex, which was a lawyer in Jamaica. The woman pulled herself from under the mortgage because he didn't have whatever he needed in Jamaica to take the mortgage himself. So she did it, but he was actively making the payment. She pulled herself from under the mortgage. So now he's either going to have to get the mortgage back under the land or he's going to have to pay cash, right? No.
She's not making no sense, Chad. She's not making no sense.
You know, if you could put up the cash
she not make no sense
on the property and, you know, I would be working and saving towards building. I initially agreed of paying the $75,000 on the land.
Block Paulet.
And
somebody block
we
Paulet.
were waiting for the time because now the paperwork I could do
make sure go pay over there and watch her. Block her.
And it has to start all over because now this is going to be a cash purchase, right? Now, my evidence. She said, me put money on land, women not own, and the man own him land. Okay. I had to ask my mother to send me back this paperwork because I couldn't better go dig feet, my head didn't hurt me. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm going to show you enough that we both of us own this property.
Chat, they say apple rub from the people, them and Keebler rub back apple. Apple rub the people, them and Keebler rub apple.
Every single line that was told today. Every last one of them. Now, at this point, Hannah shake you.
So where Hannah shake, sir? Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna try to cover the address.
That $35,000 or $75,000 they could have buy you one nice little condo in Georgia. That the money that when she buy mother, when she spend, could have buy one nice little condo for her and her baby.
I'm gonna show the paperwork for the property in Jamaica.
My car man put him name on land.
May I get it crap out for a second?
And that could have buy you one nice little condo for your baby.
I will show you the evidence. While we were waiting to purchase the property cash, right? I myself was working on my house in Jamaica, me and my mom. When we work hard for the sweat on my bro for bill. And my mother worked hard to bill. I was working on my house. However, the house was on the end, was upon completion. There was a budget of $40,000.
Yeah.
While I was in Jamaica, he was there with me on the trip. The house went way over budget, right?
Double.
However, I started...
Why should I tell me all of this?
I in the back of my head, should I really put on $75,000 on my land? And me and this man don't marry yet. And I said, pump your brakes, you know, my girl. You move too fast, you know. Because the time that the man charming out backside, you know, nice and him can't find, you know, flowers would have kill me every day. I understand me, I don't need to listen. So all this narrative of, him never wants you, the man tell you sorry for you and tell you if you come live with him, and you force your way into the man's life with this sad story, it was all a lie, which I'm going to prove the conversations with you guys, right?
Why are you look like plastic? What are you look like plastic, girl?
Mark it out with.
Because I'm in a screenshot, it's something never funny, some of this one. I'm afraid of people.
Yeah.
Come, guys.
Because I don't want to show the location of the property, but I just don't put out there already, because to all the man want to bring me down, such a private man, but you're so glad to bring me down and glad to put out the eviction when you put against me and never bother care about your address, right? So we can show the address now.
Oh, that's
with the paperwork. But we don't want to show the address for the property. Jamaica.
Okay.
You zoom me up already, and then I cover it. Alright.
Double, guys. 4 rows.
So.
Thank you. 4 rows.
I probably could have just zoom in and show. Give me. I know what I'm going to do. Alright, guys. I want to read this. Transfer of land. See the Jamaica seal, whatever this, alright. You see that?
We don't care about all of that.
Is his name.
We don't care.
I know we address already because they put it out. Cable Thomas, police officer, yada yada yada. I don't
We don't care about that.
And here is my information.
Double. We don't
Apollonia
care.
Cummings, yada yada
We
yada.
don't care about that.
My profession. And here,
We don't care about
you
that.
see where it says
Deed of transfer.
deed of transfer. Deed of transfer, right?
We don't care.
And here
Where they going with that?
is where it says tenancy in common equal shares.
We don't care about that. Go on.
Tenancy in common equal shares. We both own the property 50-50.
We don't care.
I had to start thinking to myself,
Double guys. Sure.
we really should have done this, but I still decided to do it, and this is where my mind changed, right?
You buy land with
From
man
putting up
and
all the money.
you live in a bedroom number 2.
When I realized the financial stress I was under with how much money I'm putting out in my house in Jamaica, I'm taking care of other business where in no know either, because I still have my own private life. I have other parts. I first time I know this. My Airbnb property in Jamaica that I'm purchasing, which I'm about to close on right now. I have all these things, and I have
We
another
don't
listing
care. We don't
that I
care.
signed up for, which I even went and put his name under it without him knowing to surprise him.
Hear you.
Because the man is an old jackass.
Hear you.
Which is fine. God
He
had
still
my
not
back.
come back.
So there were things I didn't even tell him because I felt like I needed to see where this was going.
He still not come back.
Also because I'm like, this is a lot, you know, me I do for this person or whatever the case is. So I started to pump my brake. But that wasn't what changed my decision for paying cash on the land. The whole cash on the land. When I said to him, why? Just thinking out loud, you know, and there's a lot of financial stress and me think for the trouble money when me no want trouble and to take care of this thing, and the house went over budget. The man only wanted what he wanted. The man said, oh, just remember so we have that to deal with. Yes, sir. But this man hear nothing what me say?
No, he don't. He don't
And
care.
that made me start thinking. And then I said to him, one guy said, Apple, tell him say he need to take out a loan for part of the money. I hear what him say. I said, you gotta take out, Kiba may have to take out a loan to pay the land, and I will help you pay the loan. Let me tell him. Take out the loan and I help him pay the loan. No. And he Maria's hell about it. Oh, you didn't hold up to your end of the bargain. And all these things, and I felt some type of way because I already came in and helped you so much. And if you're seeing, even me not supposed to have to go in on my old financial situation to tell you
Thank you,
anything,
guys.
because you don't see the thousands of dollars when me have fork out 24/7 taking care of my business. Plus, I still took care of my kids in New York. I financially support my children here in New York. I'm doing all these things. I'm taking care of my plus
New York.
business when I take care of, when I not tell him, right? Felt very entitled.
It's New York.
That broke me. It broke my heart. And I said, oh, man, I do nothing in my mind, but I not say it to him. I guess he make him look at them, try to make me feel some type of way. And
Guys, triple.
Mr. Apple, even if you're going to pay a part of the money, make him find fee part. I said, Kiba, you're going to have to take out the loan. Anywho, he applied for the loan, and he still couldn't get the whole thing anyway because he only could get the loan for 50,000. That's the most money he could have gotten. It was 75,000. But when he got it for the 50, I said, you know what? I am going to give him 25 cash up front, and then I'll help him pay the loan.
So she never gave him 75?
Will have. And it's not even that. I was going to help him pay the loan, period. You understand? Because by this point,
No, she never gave him the 75. She only gave 25 towards the land.
but I said nothing. You understand? Because if you're going through something, you're supposed to tell me. Because you made it seem like you had your life so together and you were so wholesome and everything was so great. You understand? So now I start see out to the side of my eye say, you know, so things don't really look like we make it seem. Apple pump your brakes. So now I ended up what is something I come up on my phone. I ended up giving him the $25,000 cash. Mind you, up until now, he's not paid $1 on the loan. No, now that we left, I him have to go pay the loan because I'm the one making the payment.
You're idiot.
And I have bank statements, everything that I'm going to show you right here.
You're idiot.
And that's all he got out of my pocket. So now I've fully paid my half of the loan.
You're
Not
idiot.
half of the loan. I paid $25,000 up front. And I also paid him over $10,000 more. Right? About $30,000 now. I end up paying him that amount. Helping him pay the loan. So the money,
You're too money I'm paying.
taking the money and paying it on the loan, the $25,000, and also, you know, the monthly payment I was making, right?
Jesus.
I'm going to show you a conversation where this man is throwing tantrum like I was helping him, and he's bearing all this pressure by himself. Mind you, I had no idea this man had any financial issue until I was already pregnant, and one day him account was going to overdraft, and the man just bust out a cussing.
Double.
Overdraft. I was like, okay. And I'm in my sister, my fault. I mean, overdraft your account. If you need assistance or help, you ask. And it's given. You're not my child. I'm not supposed to just come and fuck out my money, yes, but however, I was still helping him with the bills. I was sending money for the payment, monthly payment, and there were times when he needed help with the mortgage, and he asked me to send him the money, and I said it was fine because I was living there. Because we didn't live somewhere else, more than a pay rent. So if a man falls short 1 month on the mortgage, I'm going to help him with it. I am not a butter because I don't give cash money. I don't work with cash. I do nothing illegal or foreign, so I have to walk up and down with cash. I can swipe. Any amount of money in the bank, it can be accounted for. Despite what you want to say.
You can't swipe and you don't have a key.
I'm not hold at the conversation, don't hold anything you want to hold.
You can't swipe and you don't have a key.
You can't get handcuffed.
You can't swipe and you don't have a key.
I'm doing the right thing, so I can't hold anything with that.
You can't swipe and you don't have a key.
Exhibit A.
K-E-Y key.
I'm going to show you. Should I pull up the conversation? I'm going to pull up the conversation first. This was when I first knew this man was having any type of financial difficulty. But because of how proud he is, he didn't say anything to me. The man just get up and start gaslight me and all type of stuff like it was my problem.
And I come
right?
Show them no.
Here.
Come show them.
You're there.
So
You're Queenie.
stop telling people TikTok was the problem in our relationship. That was just the icing on the cake.
You're Queenie. You're Queenie in our background.
I'm so full of screenshots, you know.
The dirty woman you're there.
Got my phone full.
Dirty woman I said me hate the woman bad. Where she there? Me can't find her for block her ass. Where she there? With a dirty woman you're there. Somebody catch a comment there with a dirty woman there. Block her for me. Miss one jump play for my day now. I'm gone. Got me one black uno. Where dirty woman there? Can't find her comment. Got me a black